Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Little ways that you can find. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Little ways that you can find. Booty, I love me some booty, booty, booty. I mean booty, booty, booty. I love booty, booty. Me. Sunshine you can be, wherever you can find it, and one of you around it, there's anything that you can find, there's anything that you can find.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the architectural wonder that is the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd.
Party
Set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return that's
shake that dun 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 dun.
Now Ryan on first down. Looking for Jones and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, I wanted him to get that ball. He can do this. No, yeah, I want to do this.
First play from scrimmage. You just want to get up a nice simple throw and hopefully get yourself into a rhythm. That is the last thing you're expecting. And now you put your defense in a tough spot right from the word go.
Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. First carry for James Conner. Down right around the 25. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. Well, that'll get him the first down as they get 9 yards out of that quick slant. Roethlisberger will hand to Conner. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Ted McKinley coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. So the sack, and now a third and long situation for the Steelers and Ben Roethlisberger. Roethlisberger will throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Rodgers. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a fourth down now. And Mike Tomlin going to roll up the sleeves here and say, let's go for it on fourth. They'll try and throw for it with Roethlisberger. This will be caught at about the 6. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. So give him the first down. First and goal after a pickup of 4. And the decision to go for it pays off. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They converted once earlier on this opening drive, but now comes a big test. 4th and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Steelers have lead. Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak there. First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys, and we know that we believe in you because we go for it here. Even if we don't get it, get field position on our side, and you'll stop them. Instead, they put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, here's Justin Hardy. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. Space to maneuver at the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes those lines that are drawn on a grease board or in a playbook, they come to life out on the field, don't they? And we just saw that on that outside handoff to the right.
That right tackle, he gets excited for that call, doesn't he?
He does, because he just wants to dominate his guy and say, listen, I was the point of attack. I took care of business. That's why you're able to get downfield and add all those yards to your total.
Yeah, really nice gain there. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
On third down, Devontae Freeman. Freeman with a fast feet. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it's caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now Matt Bryant on for the point after. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. On the return, it's Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll...
He's got the lane, and there he goes. 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. Oh, he missed the PAT. No good on the extra point, so a letdown there. And this will stay a 6-point ball game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. So out come the Falcons now. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the number one thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action. Now's the time to take a shot. Yeah. But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said,
"It got his man complete." And he takes it all the way down to the 44-yard line. A big play there, Ryan to Jones, and even 40 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Ryan now off the bootleg. And Jones has it over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He is putting on a show in this second quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a first down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Atlanta right after this timeout. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18. Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
On 2nd down, Freeman. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Devontae Freeman taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Falcons are an extra point away from moving out in front. Bryant tacks on the extra point, and that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. Here's Bosher to kick it away. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. On first down, it's Roethlisberger. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And the Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And this is going to be intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Bryant's extra point up and good. And the lead is up to 8. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. He's going to sling this deep downfield. It's caught at the 10. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Ben to throw again. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Roethlisberger. And it'll be intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. So we hit intermission possession. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Steeler offense now with a football first here to begin the third quarter. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.